Any characters that are shown in this clip are owned by ScottWest and Ashley Rhodes, and ownership of UEM Studios. So Pogo, that's his name, Pogo the Clown King, or the deity. Technically, he's basically a being of basically just pure hate and fear. He was created. He was created to cause mass fear, and I'd say give him a an ability of control. So basically, he loves to cause fear, death, and destruction to any universe he sees fit. He is almost multiversal in power and strength, but he tends to make himself weak, or should I say, weak enough to a point where he can actually feel pain and stuff, because he literally loves the emotion, and he feeds off emotions, and he feeds off just the ultimate prize, the soul. And if he likes you that much, he will literally take you to his own plane of existence to torture you for all of of existence. And even when you think you're about done and dying, he will appear everywhere, and he will torture and physically and mentally fuck with you for his amusement, and or for a better word, he's basically just in it for the game. He basically loves being in control and having the utmost respect for his creator. The creator is the one that made everything, which is the All-Father. But yes, Pogo is the personification of literally pain and everything that you fear, everything that you find happy, fun, and sad. Is basically as he appears. His favorite form is Pogo. The reason he created Pogo was obviously because, in his kind of like mentality, is that he likes the idea of clowns because they seem happy and fun, but the mask or the paint that hides their face could be hiding something other than a loving, fun creation of what it is original created for. So that's why he basically mimics a clown. Well, technically, he doesn't mimic a clown. He technically is. This is his body, but it's basically just pushed to a point where it's personified. So, in a way, he doesn't actually have a physical form, but the only physical form that he thinks that represents him is actually a clown of chaos and stuff like that. He was basically originally made by the All-Father in mind for more like soul control and under the control of the goddess of death, which is another character that will be will make appearance on UEM Studios. If you made it this far, like a subscriber. But yeah, Pogo was originally basically a normal demon until he found a glitch in the system, and he literally became a multiversal a multiversal entity, and he can actually travel through time, past, present, and future all at the same time. So he can experience everything all at the same time within basically just seconds. He knows every possible outcome of every possible universe, of every possible reality, of every possible existence. In kind of like a thing, what I have planned is that he actually can see himself as it happens, so he can simultaneously be hitting or killing someone, and he can literally watch himself do it as he's literally doing it himself. So he can simultaneously infinitely watch the person's fear, the person's death simultaneously, and within doing so, he actually gets stronger by basically infinitely killing them. But yeah, he is utterly a very, very dangerous being to be around. And even if you don't really, if you're not scared of him, he'll just kill you just for the fun of it. Like I said, he's basically just in it for the fun of the game, and the only thing that he respects is his creator, which is the Allfather. So yeah, he is very, very. I will eat you in your dreams. Nah, yeah. I'll say this: if you do see this clown in your dreams, run. That's all I'm saying is run. Because if you see him if you see him in your dreams, there's two things that's going to happen. Either you're already dead, or he's basically there just to well, just to kill you. So if you see him, your best bet is just to run. That's all you can do. Okay. I hope. Well, technically, I'll say this. I know it's like very reminiscent of a certain clown, Pennywise. I know, but that's where I got I was in it where I was inspired from it. And to be fair, the clown character itself is very heavily inspired by, it or Stephen King's it. It's very inspired by it, but I do think that when I was making the character and stuff, uh, the thing is, what I found weak about Pennywise is that he can kill people, but if they don't fear him, then he doesn't really bother with them. And with the clan that I've made, I feel as though that the character that I've made, Pogo, is literally the definition of just, yeah, if you see me, you're dead, basically. Anyway, I hope you like the character, and obviously I'm gonna try and like build on the character. I mean, obviously I've said like the basis of the character and like how he's gonna work and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on his story and stuff, see what I can do, and yeah, I'll get back to you. and within Pogo's kind of like story, the black and white version of Pogo is a version of him that gets spotted in kind of like a movie that was made in that was made in 1888, or should I say the first ever like film ever recorded, and he was actually seen in like other pictures or go dating way back in the 1800s as well. And obviously, within doing that, he engraved himself into billions of people's memories. And obviously, a little bit of himself in your memory is not good either. Because if you know who he is and know who he looks like, he will always be at the back of your mind. Like, you may not know what he looks like, but you have kind of like a sense of like dread and impending doom and stuff. And um, but on the present version of Pogo, he is basically in the modern day, the present day. This version of him is kind of, I'd say, kind of less murderous. I'd say, right, I'll say that as lightly as possible because him being nice is literally finding your guts around your own neck. So yeah, that's what he calls friendship. But yeah, this is the present version of him. Basically, the glowing patches or the glowing stuff on his suit, or should I say his body, uh, that's literally his celestial body breaking through his more or less humanish kind of like devil, kind of like demon form. Obviously, sometimes he likes to use his celestial body to make people go blind, and obviously, you know, the only thing that's going to be engraved into your, well, like let's say if he makes you go blind, all you would see is his face. So basically, he will make you go blind, but all that is engraved into your cornea is his face. And he will forever torture you and stuff like that. But anyway, I'll leave this one here.